What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. OhioPyro here, and just sitting back here on this Father's Day. It looks like it's about to rain outside, and I'm just sitting here looking through my 200-gram cakes, separating them from my 500, and thinking about what I want to do with my show and how I want to do it. I'm looking at the demos online, because a lot of this stuff I haven't shot off before, and seeing the duration of the cakes and trying to figure out what kind of show I want to put on. I'm getting pallets to put the cakes on. I'm gonna glue them down and also secure them down. So that's another thing, guys. We're gonna go over 200-gram cakes here on all cakes, and reloadable shells especially if you ain't got a rack. Secure your cakes and secure your tubes. Put blocks of wood around them, put a couple bricks around them. Whatever you gotta do to secure these things, because especially, and I'll show you some of these cakes, they're more susceptible to tip over than others. So I'll show you that, but just be safe, man. We're less than 2 weeks from the 4th, and the worst thing that can happen in your show, if something bad happens, someone gets hurt. So all shows go good if there's no injuries and everything goes smoothly. I don't care how many fireworks you got or what kind of fireworks you got. Any show can go bad if something goes wrong. So just be very safe, be very mindful, have common sense. I mean, this stuff does blow up. This stuff is dangerous. If you have kids, I'm not one of those guys that say keep them away from their kids. I'm not like that at all. But be smart. These kids, be there with them when they're lighting stuff off. Be right there. Make sure they get away. Just be smart. So, but anyways, that's enough for that. Let's get into the 200 grams. Here's my wall of 200 grams. I don't know if you can, we'll work our way down, but we'll start over here with my Pyro Diablo. I'll scoot you up closer. So, Pyro Diablo, good cakes. You got the 4 dinos, T-Rex, the Raptor, Spino, and then Mr. Rex. All right, these are great cakes. Got these for 10 bucks. And then you got the skinny 350s, what I like to call them. And I got these for $12.50. So there's a good example of when stores do 50%, everything 50% off. These were 25 originally, and then these were 20 originally. I mean, these for $12.50 is kind of a steal. These for 10 is not bad, but you can definitely find them from cheaper. So just another thought. But these are great cakes. I've shot off this one and I've shot off this one. I haven't shot off any of those. They're all 9-shot, and the bores on these, I mean, even on the big ones, I mean, that's if not an inch, very, very close to an inch. And then we'll get this one out. I mean, oh yeah, this is every bit an 1.5 inch bore on this thing. So good cakes, really affordable cakes, very popular cakes. Your fireworks store should have those if they're not TNT or Phantom. They should have those cakes. If they don't, your store is either not very good, or they're selling stuff that is so much better than these, and these are really good. So I am going to fuse all these together. I'm going to go small to a big one, small to a big one, fuse them all together, and that's going to start off my show. I'm going to start off with a bang because these things are good. We'll work our way down here. I got some smaller cakes. Back you up a little bit. Sorry it's on an angle, kind of cramped in my little barn here. So up here we got a couple little small cakes that came into a brother's assortment, the secret vault assortment. So, they got like 7 shots here. These 2 little guys are 9. These 2 are 7. Don't know nothing about them, don't know what they do. They shoot flaming bogs or cakes. I don't know if they're big breaks. Don't know anything about them. I can't even find a demo online about these things. So I like that. I like how interested these are. So those are for our brothers. We got a TNT that was 70% off. It was only 12 bucks. So pick that up. It's a 6-shot. Monte Cristo blue. I'm gonna say that's some blue in there, and that's for, a Shelton's cake that I got. Black Avenger. So you go to Shelton's and you spend so much money, they give you free fireworks, and sometimes they give you a cake for free. So got that for free at Shelton's. Crisscross, that's a good one. Winda, of course. Winda's one of my favorites. Can't really beat Winda in my opinion. Now this isn't like super loud or anything, but it's very colorful and it has really cool effects. It's a different affecting cake. So, I mean, you're not going to get the big breaks, but you're going to get really cool effects. So check it out online if you want to look at it. It's a very popular cake. It's not very heavy at all. So that could be deceptive, because a lot of these things that one of the things I like to check when I'm doing 200 gram cakes, in any cake really, is the weight. That thing's not that heavy, but it's a really cool cake. So check it out, and it's a very affordable cake. I think I got that at KDI also for like $12.50 or 15 bucks, something like that. So we'll move on. These two right here, we got Supreme and Magnus here. Now I checked out a video on this, and someone told me, or I heard on another video, another pyro video, that that cake wasn't that impressive. But I saw another video in a demo, and it was really impressive. So Magnus usually does pretty good stuff, so I'm excited for that. We got a little American Liberty from Supreme. Got these two, and a couple more down here from Rocket. That was from Rocket. That's 16 shots, and it's pretty heavy for the size. Demo on it was pretty good. So, work our way down. We got a couple TNT here. Yankee Doodle. That's a 200 gram. Now, you got 200 grams, and you got the 500 grams. Now, do you think 200 grams is in this thing? No, it's not. I would say, you know, of course, when they say 200 grams, it's up to 200 grams. So it probably has like 60 grams in it. Just like these small little guys, like right there. I mean, they're technically 200 grams because there's only two categories. So it's up to 200 grams. So that's just a thing to look out for. I mean, all these would be, these small guys and everything would be in the 200 gram miles. But just because they say 200 grams doesn't mean they have 200 grams in it. So, anyways, we'll work our way down and put this back. So, you know, we got another Brothers Desert at Night. Now, I'll show you later back here in the corner. I got a bunch of these, you know, tall, round, 7 shots, Desert at Night, Garden in Spring, stuff like that. I plan on shooting them all together and just do a comparison video, because they're all probably the same kind of cake with maybe small variants. Heck, they might all be made at the same factory, who knows. But I'll show you that later. So, you know, Blazing Skies, pretty sure I got that in an assortment, one of the assortments I got from TNT. You can check out my videos on that. Blazing Skies, nothing crazy. So, Quick and Dead, back you up here. That's a 20 shot cake from Grey Grizzly. It's old. I think the date on here, I don't know, there's not a date, I don't think. But anyways, this cake, so I got this at KDI. KDI has, you know, it's a store and it's broken down. This was actually in the single shots and parachute aisle. For whatever reason, this cake has been sitting on the shelves in that area for the last 2 years. And I talked to the owner. I was like, man, what's up about this cake? He's like, well, I mean, I've had that cake was, you know, a cake I bought a long time ago, and this was the last one, and it's been sitting around for a while. So, and I was like, man, I'll get it. Let me have it for 10 bucks. He had it listed for 40 bucks on the price. Of course, it's 50% off in that whole store. And I was like, let me take it. It needs to be taken. So it was sitting all by itself. I felt so lonely, so bad for it. So it gave it to me for 10 bucks. So definitely excited for that. I can't find a video or a demo on that. I'm sure it's a cake out there that they sell newish now with a new wrap, but I can't find a demo on that. We'll work our way down here, pull you in a little bit closer. All right, so this is Bump Bear. Let's see, let's bring it out here. We've got a little bit of a glare here. So this is Bump Bear. Bump Bear, a little technical difficulty there, but we're back at it. So Bump Bear, okay, very common window cake. 200 grams, 16 shots. See the description there. Super awesome cake. I mean, for its size, I mean, it has probably a 1/2 inch bores here. Really nice cake. I got this at Shelton's for 8 bucks. I mean, you can't go wrong with these. It's for its size and the price, can't beat it. This is one of those free cakes that I got at Shelton's. It's a 9 shot. It is Blue Rain Thunderclap. It has a gold top, so could it be a banger? Probably not. It's from Shelton's. So we got the smoke cake here, color smoke cake from Top Gun. Definitely a daytime cake. Was really excited for this. Let me pull it out and show you. Was really excited for this. Now I did the window one for my little boy's birthday, and it was really good cake. I think that was called the color wall or I don't know, smoke tails or something like that. So I'm excited for that. But then I win, let's see, this thing right here, Smoking Alien in a raffle. And not only is that a 49 shot, not only is it also smoke, it's freaking bangers. 49 of them. So yeah, less excited for the Top Gun one, but still, it's gonna be cool to do during the day. We'll pull out some of my bigger ones. Now, I got both of these at Rocket. Here's another free one that I got at Shelton's, laser gun, 16 shots. So this is a Air Hockey Hero from Winda. Check out the video on it. So it fans out. It's a lot of color pearls, but there are some breaks in it too. Really cool little cake. And then you got, actually the green tag here gives it away. This I got at Firework Outlet store or mall or something like that in West Harris. The owner there is Scott. Super good guy, super cool. He pretty much just gives, like, whatever's on the tag, he'll like knock off $4 or $5 every time. I mean, it's just a really good guy. So we got the Wild Wild Willows. Good little cake, freaking heavy for 200 gram. And then I like how Winda actually puts 200 grams on there. Really good cake. Bring it back here. So Left in the Dark, just another 15 shot cake that I got one in the Secret Vault assortment from Brothers. Got this in the Miracle assortment that I did. Light My Fire, 16 shots, super light, probably nothing crazy, might be mines. It says shoots flaming balls, but I can't really find a video online about it. So, I mean, it looks like a color pearl to me. We'll see. Now, here we go. Here's one. Oh, now this thing is just the same size as, let's push you guys down, is the same size as the Crisscross. Well, it probably weighs double the amount of weight, all right? Gunslinger is a new brand to me. I never shot any Gunslinger until this year, and I've been super impressed. I got this one. This was from Rocket Fireworks. And then back here, I know it's dark, and you can't really read it, but that one way in the back right there, right by the Smoking Alien, is called That's Lit, and it's a Gunslinger. It's a cake Girandola. Dude, it's sick. So I've been very impressed by Gunslinger. Atomic Thunder. Haven't shot it off. Here's a demo. You can try to get a video. You can find videos on this. Really good cake for 200 grams. And I got that for Rocket Fireworks. I think it was less than 10 bucks. Now this I got at the Superstore for 14. And I never tried Doremi. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So I wanted to get at least one product from them. Put the fuse, cover the fuse back up. So I got Bloody Rose. A lot of reds. Pretty big bores. I mean, that's pretty big, man. That's like 1.5 inches. So should be a fun little cake. We'll get over here. We'll get through these small little guys here. Mr. Trump. Yes, I am a Trump supporter. Yes, I am still a Trump supporter. Screw Iran. People suck anyways, so not the people of Iran, just their government that, like, you know, kills gays and, you know, subsidize or put their women like as slaves and stuff. You know, pretty bad stuff happens over there, so I don't feel bad about them. What I do not like is the gas prices. We need to get those down, Mr. President. Anyways, back to the cakes. We got another small little cake. Magician, 9 shots. Miracle, got this out of assortment. Race from TNT, not 6 shots. Pretty heavy for its size. Got that in the assortment. Now I did buy this. This was only $6 from Shelton's. It's Mad Hornet. It's called Volcanic Eruption. Pretty freaking heavy, to be honest, for its size. I don't know. Now the size and the weight is important to check out. but the weight can also be deceiving because they could put like some kind of concrete block there to try to hold them, especially these. Now this is where I'll get to the safety thing. These cakes, the round ones, very susceptible to tipping over. So when you put those things down, put them down and put something to secure it so it won't tip over. These, even the big ones, you know, they're a lot more susceptible to tipping over than a square one. They just are. I mean, I would still secure square ones too, but just something to watch out for. Another little cake I got from Shelton's, Mad Hornet Meteor Shower. Got this probably for free because it doesn't have a price tag on it. Now we'll get to my 2 banger 200 grams. Picked these both up at the Superstore, and I have the price tag on it. This was only $19.99. This is 20 bucks. And this says 20 grams or 200 grams, and this is every bit 200 grams. These things are bangers, so they have salutes in them. This has some color in them, and then half of them are salutes. So 12 shots, freaking banger. And then, of course, a very popular one that a lot of people know about. This got for 20 bucks too, Buck Fever. Some color and some bangs, some salutes in there, gold top. This thing's a banger. This is definitely deserving of a gold top. So, yep, and then back here, like I said, I'll bring these up here. I got all these. Now these are considered 200 gram cakes, but they are also kind of like fountains. They shoot some flaming balls. Bring it up closer here. They shoot some flaming balls, but like Garden Springs, Butterfly and Gardens, Garden Springs. This is a Miracle Brother, Mad Hornet. We got the Marlin's Curse, which is pretty similar. I mean, they all look the same. They all do. They all are 7 shots. So let me see. I mean, this is different. That's a 6 shot. This is actually a lot. This weighs more than 2 of these things. These things are light. So, yep. And then, of course, we got a couple more little guys back here. Nothing crazy. But 200 gram cakes, they're cool. Now, one of the things I was thinking is, should I mix and match? Like, of course, I'm going to do all my Pyro Diablos together. I just want to do that. I think that'd be kind of cool to do all of them together. I'm going to put a green fuse on them so we're going to watch one at a time pretty much. But they'll all go off in just one light. So I think that'd be a good way to start the show. Really good cakes and really good start. So, but of course I got all of mine. I got a Rick and Morty right here. That's a Rick and Morty. Let me see if I can get this down. I got a fuse here. Oh my gosh, this thing's heavy. That's a Rick and Morty. That's 100 shots of complete madness. Half salutes, half color. And I got the Morty one. I'm gonna go tomorrow and get another one. I think, probably get the Rick. I don't know. But putting those together. Now, man, I'll probably get over this when I do my 500 grams. I'll do my 500 grams sometime next week, so before the big show. But got a really good idea of what I want to do for my finale, and it requires at least 2 of those cakes and a couple more of these. But we'll get into that next week. A little teaser. So that's my 200 grams. 200 grams are cool. You can get a lot of bang for your buck with 200 grams. Most stores, I mean, all of those Pyro Diablos, all 8 of them cost me, I mean, that's 40 bucks on top for the smalls and then $12.50 for the bigger ones. So, I mean, that's less than 100 bucks, and that would be a great show if that's all you had. So, I don't know. I love 200 grams. Very affordable. And I'm definitely next year picking me up some more 200 gram bangers. There's a bunch of them out there. Of course, these are cheaper ones, I guess. The Superstore has a bunch of them, and they're very affordable. But man, I want to go to like Gary, Indiana, get up to those stores because they got some banger 200 gram cakes that aren't expensive at all. So anyways, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.